Bobby, what did you see from either your defense or their offense where they were able to put up 76 on 60% shooting in the first half and kind of get out to such a hot start?
I mean, they play fast. They take the ball out. I think they lead a lot of categories in the league in transition, fast break, just situations and things like that. So they push the ball on misses and makes. They're a young, talented team. And they have a niche now where they just play free, play together, and just have fun. So they's moving the basketball side to side, like I said, and pushing in the transition. And we didn't do a good job in the first half of getting back. I think in the second half, our switching kind of stopped that a little bit, and they didn't get many penetrations to the goal and kick out threes and things like that.
How important was it for you and Brooke to kind of get on track offensively? After two off games in Miami without Giannis, but to be able to get going that inside-outside game, the two of you on a night like tonight?
Shit, man, I think in Miami, it just wasn't offense. It was just not getting stops. In Miami, they made shots. They had a lot of guys come off the bench and guys that normally don't, score that many points, put up buckets. So, obviously, offense is one thing. I just don't think we got enough stops in Miami, and they got a lot of easy looks and things like that. But tonight it was cool to see the ball go through a little bit. It's just fun and just get a win. Not the individual stats and shooting the ball and making shots. I just think it was good overall team win for us. Just get back into the win column. It's a jumble up race right now in the East. So just to get a win, I think that was good. Just to say, we got one, and now we get to enjoy the rest of our days. The Cowboys play tonight. I'm a big-time Cowboy fan, so I'm going to go watch that for sure.
I think Wesley enters with about 6 minutes left in the third quarter. From there on, I think it's 42-29 to you guys. What does it mean to have vets like Wes, like George, that can come in and make an impact? Like those two dudes haven't played in the last 10 days, I don't think, and just to kind of come in and do that for you guys.
I mean, that's a big thing in our league, is just being ready. You can go 7, 8, 9, 10 games without playing, which is called DNPs, coaches' decision, things like that. So big thing in our league, just especially for young guys coming in, they can really learn from the veterans, is just being ready, keeping your body ready, keeping your game tight, staying in the gym. Even, like if you're not playing, you never know when coach is going to call your number. So being ready is a big thing in our league, and I credit those guys for staying in shape. I think that goes unnoticed, guys having to stay in shape, especially if they're not in the rotation, having to keep themselves in great condition, playing one-on-ones, playing 5-on-5s, the unseen hours that athletes and pros have to do with their jobs on a daily basis. So shout out my vets, G. Hill and Wesley Matthews for staying ready and coming in, making a big impact for our basketball team today. We really needed that.
I think we always think about what they do defensively, but it felt like in the third quarter offensively, they were the ones that were cutting into the right spots, finding those gaps in the defense. Just how do you think they kind of changed the game for you guys offensively?
I mean, they're not ball stoppers. They swing the ball. They, know when to cut. If we DH on to the opposite side and they're that middle man, and most of the time in the NBA system, that man needs to cut, and just giving themselves up for the team. I think that's a big thing. I think I say that all the time. Just, when you want to win, you have to know how to give yourself up for the team. Might not be your shot. Might be a cut. Might be a rim run like I do, rim run, and open up the floor, and then it's a trail man three wide open. So you have to give yourself up, for the betterment of the team. And I think they did that and helped us get rolling in the second half.
Along those same lines, the fourth quarter, y'all won 39-21 and closed the game on a 30-15 run. You're one of the leading scorers on the team, and I know there's probably a desire to let Jrue cook a bit as he was doing in the second half. But what was how do you feel that you operate in the context of that offense when you were on that big run in that situation in the fourth quarter, but also just in the larger context of the game, because this was the highest output of a regulation game that the Bucks have had this season?
I mean, just firing the spots, knowing my spots on the court where I'm going to shoot the ball at, staying in the gym, working on those spots a lot, but still working on my overall game so I can be a complete basketball player. So when I get in a tough situation or a situation in that I'm not used to, then I can, make a move out of that and get to the cup or get to my fade, or just how the defense is playing you. You have to, in basketball, it's an easy game. The defense is going to tell you what to do. If my man helps out and Jrue's posting up, then I space out and I shoot the three, miss or make. It's the shot for that possession. Or if I'm posting up and they throw it over and they double it, see the floor, kick it out, swing, three on the opposite side, that's the possession. That's the shot for that possession. It's just how the defense is playing you and how you pick your spots and when to cut. I think that comes with minutes. I think minutes make you stronger in the league. When you play more minutes, you get a chance to go through the ups and downs that the NBA gives you, and forever grateful for that.
Just what the difference you've seen in Jrue these last few games when y'all are playing both without Chris and also without Giannis, and just how critical has he been for y'all to kind of pick up the slack?
I think in this league, I mean, obviously it's 82 games. I don't think that you expect anybody to play all 82, but he's a star in his regard. Should be an all-star this year for all the things he's done to help our ball club up until this point, putting up big, offensive numbers, but just his impact that he has, on defense and being a two-way player and just being a leader on the basketball court. I think that showed tonight. Just taking the game over, taking it into his own hands, and that's what stars do. They show up on a nightly basis, and I think he shows up every night for us.
Hi, Bobby. Given the address that you made before the game and the packed crowd tonight, what did it mean to make that statement on behalf of your team, and what kind of energy did today's holiday mean for you and for the team?
I mean, it's great, man, just to be an African-American that's being able to use my platform to help others, to inspire others, to give back, to spread my blessings with others. I think it's great just to be in the NBA, not only in the NBA, but just to be on this earth entirely, just to be able to, have equal rights with everybody, to have a platform to use my voice to help others. Obviously, everybody's voice is different. Everybody's voice is, some people's voice is bigger than others, however you want to call it. But I think we all have brands, we all have platforms now that's been built over the years, and Dr. Martin Luther King is one of those guys that really helped us, get that. It's to his credit. It's his day. Like I said before, like to inspire is one of the biggest, is one of the highest human acts, and I think he did that for us, and it's helped us get to this point to play in the league and just have equal rights with everybody. It's a big thing, and in our world right now, we really need that. And shout out Dr. Martin Luther King for all he's done. I think he died, for us, and it's great just to spread the love and spread his name and keep his name going.
Last question.
Well, that was mine, sir.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Bobby.
Love.